Hey guys, so first of all, welcome back. It has been a long minute since I have sat down to film, and this is a video that is probably one of the hardest videos that I've ever had to film. And I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I tried to sit down and film this video a little less into my situation, I would say maybe about 2 weeks ago, and it was just impossible. It was a very hard time in my life. It still is a hard time in my life, but it's getting a lot better. And I really want to come out with this video to kind of close the chapter on 2014 and start 2015 with a fresh new start. And I'm getting questions from everywhere because, you know, I'm somewhat of an open book, and I'm a girl and I put subliminal stuff out there when I'm going through stuff. I mean, what girl doesn't? And I'm just gonna come out and say it, and I know it's shocking, and I know a lot of you guys don't follow me on Instagram and don't read my description boxes and have no idea what's going on in my life, but my marriage has come to an end. I've been with Richie May, like our 1-year anniversary was going to be May 31st, and it was also going to be our 1-year wedding anniversary, and it was also going to be our 10-year anniversary of being together. So we had a very long history, and we were never a couple that broke up and got back together. It was a solid, very solid relationship, and it's shocking to me, so I know that it's shocking to you guys, that 6 months into a marriage that the relationship has come to an end. But with that being said, I need closure. I know you guys need closure, and a lot of you guys want to know what's going on, but out of respect for me and out of respect for him, because again, I'm not the only one involved, I'm gonna try to keep this as private as possible. I am not going to speak about details, and this is the one and only time that I'm ever going to speak about this on my channel, because my life is going in a much better direction, and I'm honestly in a very happy period of my life right now, believe it or not, because my eyes have been opened. But yeah, anyway, so that I don't make this video like half an hour long, I was really inspired by a video that I saw by Nikki Philippi where she wrote a letter to 2014, and she basically spoke about her highs and her lows and kind of just recapped the entire year. And I was like, I need to do that, because I'm the type of person that if I try to speak my feelings, I am all over the place. I'm literally all over the place. And when I write them down, I zone in to what I'm writing, and I'm just a lot better able to express myself. So with that being said, I have my laptop right here, and it has pictures of Richie all over it. I have a lot of changes coming up, like, you know, you guys can see my background is different. My living situation is kind of all over the place right now, and I haven't even really officially moved. So I mean, I have moved, I haven't moved, but I mean, a lot of big changes are coming. So kind of just deal with me, like hang in there with me. I don't have a setup. I did record a makeup video that I will be coming out with shortly after this one, but you know, I don't really have any of my makeup with me, or I have like the bare minimum when it comes to equipment and stuff like that. So anyway, I don't even know how I got into that. So I'm going to take my laptop right here, and I'm basically just going to read to you guys my letter to 2014, and then we're going to close this chapter, because this year has been a bitch of a year. So we're just going to read this letter and get some closure, and then back to our regular scheduled programming. So, okay, here we go. Dear 2014, wow, where do I even begin? Hands down the most crazy year of my life. I've experienced extreme highs, extreme lows, and everything in between. It's been a roller coaster of emotions, to say the very least. I've lived and survived emotions that I didn't even know a human could feel. This year started off amazing. I'm beyond proud of myself. I truly ran after and worked hard for my passion without taking no for an answer. Hard work really does pay off after all. I was contacted by and featured on the Dr. Oz show. I was flown out and hosted in LA to work with Neutrogena. I have collaborated with huge brands that I've used forever, and I sit back in amazement that these companies even find me and see something special in me. My financial stability has really taken off this year to a level that I never imagined possible. God continues to bless me, and I truly see that He has absolutely no limits. I planned the wedding of my dreams with who I thought was the man of my dreams. We celebrated what I thought would be the beginning of a beautiful marriage with all of our amazing family and friends. And I'm sorry guys, because it does get me a little bit emotional. I've tried to read this letter over and over to get better at not being emotional when I read it. But it's tough shit. So I lost my spot. Okay, so with all of our amazing family and friends, I was astonished by the amount of love and support that we were showered with. It's a beautiful feeling that I will absolutely never forget. We traveled to the beautiful land of Turks and Caicos, and I finally made it out of the United States. It was an amazing adventure. But with the overpowering highs, I have experienced some extreme lows. Suddenly, in what seemed overnight, my marriage came to a halting end. I have never experienced such heartache and depression in my life. And I've been through some things, but nothing compares. 6 months before what would be our 10-year anniversary, 3 months into our marriage, we came to a realization that it was just not meant to be. Love is an extremely delicate emotion. It truly is something that the heart must feel, something that cannot be forced no matter how badly you yearn for it. With this extreme low, I have come to terms with accepting not only reality for what it is, but also a disorder that I struggle with. Losing over 10 pounds in not even 1 month, not able to eat, not able to nourish my body. Is it a form of self-punishment? Is it a mental thing? I don't know. What I do know is that I physically feel it. I feel as though I've been kicked in my gut over and over, and the pain, it just won't go away. I've learned that I have more control over the decisions than I once thought. I can psych myself, I can take care of myself, and I deserve that at the very least. I've questioned myself too many times this year. Am I good enough? Am I outgoing enough? Am I pretty enough? What is wrong with me? Why can't I figure this out? And suddenly I found God. In a detrimental event that could have caused me to lose all of my faith actually became stronger. I felt God pull me in like a magnet, telling me that everything will be okay, telling me that my destiny is already written, and that I'm in the palm of His hand, as long as I stay in good faith. My life will be nothing but amazing. Joel Osteen is someone that I listen to every single Sunday of this year. He is truly a blessed man who has changed my life, changed my thinking. In one sermon he said, sometimes in life we may view ourselves on a very high cliff. Then we are forced to jump off, deep down into the desert valley, the absolute lowest point that we can get to, just to climb and get to the next cliff, which is bigger, grander, and more amazing than you could ever have imagined. Let me scroll down, look at the bottom of the page. I'm sorry guys if this is an awkward angle. I'm trying to make this work. Nikki Phillippi's video was so much better because I'm just like all over the place here. Okay, so I'm in that valley. I'm in the eye of the storm right now. The pain is there, but you know what? I'm surviving and I'm making my way up that second cliff. Yes, I'm at the very bottom, but slowly but surely I'm making my way up. I've learned that I give control to others. No, let me say that again. I learned that I give others control of my own happiness. And in 2015, that is a mistake that I will never make again. Relationships change, things don't always make sense, but that's okay. I'm still me. I'm all that I need, and I will be okay. I've learned that I do not need to figure out the rest of my life today. Life is a journey, and I'm just gonna ride her out. I start this new year inspired, ready, and blessed. I'm ready to close this chapter of my life, and start something more amazing than I could ever imagine. My eyes have truly been opened and my heart touched to see all the beautiful souls that surround me on a daily basis. Not only my amazing family, my amazing friends, but also my viewers and supporters from all around the world. I'm not gonna cry because I am ready to go out after this video. During this extremely emotional time, I was blown away by comments, messages, emails, tags, pictures, letters, you name it. This period in my life is something that I will never, in caps and underlined, forget. I have learned more in this year than I have in the entire 25 years that came before it. And you know what? I wouldn't change that for the world. Thank you 2014 for showing me how smart I am, how blessed I am, and how strong I am. 2015, get ready for me. So that is my little letter to the year before. And yeah, guys, like I just had to put it out there because I have been getting so many questions, and I know a lot of people were telling me, you know, you really don't need to speak about it. It's not anyone's business, but I'm really not speaking about it. I'm not getting into details, and I'm not going to address it. And my Instagram has been going crazy. People are fighting with each other over the comments, which I don't like, because I really don't understand why people are fighting over my situation. And I know a lot of you guys are standing up for me, but honestly, like the mean comments, they don't get to me, because the thing is, those people don't know me personally. And I need to tell you guys that my relationship with Richard, yeah, it was a good one. I'm not gonna lie. Like, we did a lot of good things together. But with that being said, you guys also only saw my highlight reel. You guys saw the highs. You guys saw the good moments. You guys saw what I chose to put out there. And of course, I'm not gonna put out there the nights where I was lonely and the nights that I was crying, and the fights and the problems that we had, because it was a very personal thing. And I know a lot of you guys are gonna ask, well, why did you get married if you had problems? And the thing is, I was in denial. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I had been with this man since I was 17 years old, and I am going to be 27, holy crap, 27 next month in February. So the thing is, I was in denial. I mean, I did love this person, and I still do. But the thing is, if we're just not meant to be, we're not meant to be, and we cannot force it, because neither of us deserve to have to force it, and we deserve better things that are out there for us. So we don't hate each other. It's not anything like that, but we have come to terms with maybe we were just meant to be friends one day, or just not a romantic connection anymore. So, and I don't even know if I answered my own question. Yes, I was in denial, and the problems were not like this when we were getting married and planning the wedding. And after marriage, things really popped off, basically, and it got really bad. Like, it got really, really bad. So, with that being said, I know that God forced this, because I'm the type of person, I would have never left my relationship just because of all the time invested. And I know God did what he had to do to end what he knew was a bad situation. And that's what happened. And I'm actually thankful for it. And I actually am very happy right now. And I have gotten back in touch with my amazing friends that I kind of just disappeared from, because my relationship was everything. And one thing that I'm going to definitely bring into 2015 is that I'm not going to make one person my entire world. And I'm not going to let anyone else control my happiness. But yeah, I don't really know exactly where to go with this video. I hope that it inspired some of you guys. It is an extremely difficult topic for me to talk about, because it's still raw, it's still fresh, but at the same time, like, I have all these amazing blessings already that I'm just like, I did not see this coming, and I am beyond happy and so connected to God and so in control of my own happiness right now, and my independence, and just being a strong woman. And I really hope that this inspires some of you guys. I know a lot of you were saying, I just got married and now I'm afraid that my marriage is going to end, because you had what looked like such a strong foundation. But you know, guys, really it wasn't. It really wasn't. You guys saw what I put out there. And again, my highlight reel. So it is what it is, and I'm not going to be talking about this again. You guys will see my background changing like crazy, my living situation up in the air, my equipment. I don't have everything. I don't have all my makeup with me. That is why I have not filmed that 2014 yearly favorites that a lot of you guys are requesting, because I don't really have everything with me just yet. So, but I'm still trying to keep on top of my work, and I'm always on Instagram, and I'm always reading everything, and you guys send me so many things and tag me in the funniest things ever, and I love you guys, because at the end of the day, you really helped me through this situation. Whether you know it or not, every letter, every comment, every message, every email, every tag, I read everything, and the good and the bad. The bad, I don't give a shit about. The good is amazing, and there's so many freaking amazing people out there, and you guys really did help me. I need to let you guys know that you truly helped me through this situation, and I love you guys, and I thank you for that. And I am not going anywhere. This is my passion. I'm blessed to be able to do it, and I'm so happy to do it, and I'm still excited to do it, and I just wanted to clear everything up with you guys. So I hope that going on, there's not going to be a lot of questions and a lot of bringing this up, And, you know, write whatever you want down below. I will be going through it and answering back, but I'm going to keep things private at the same time. So don't ask me specifics. Don't ask me, you know, don't get all up in it. Just know that stuff has ended and I'm happy and it's a fresh new start and it is what it is. So thank you guys all so much for watching, and I love you so much. I hope that this video helps at least one of you out there, because trust me, you really don't know how strong you are until you have no choice but to find out, because I never thought, never, that I would be able to go through something like this. And you don't know how strong you are until you're forced to find out. So yeah guys, I will see you in my next video.